As I said at the beginning, we are really specialized in post-purchase traceability. Traceability means you give to each product its own identity, because I can buy a product, I can resell it, I can offer it, the person I'm offering it can resell it as well. So the product has several lives now, so it must have its own identity.
Hello and welcome to the Retail Podcast. Now, at NRF, I was fortunate enough to get an invite to the French Embassy and to see some of the hottest French startups that are working underneath the banner of the that you'll have to Didier will tell us exactly what the group was, but I got to see TrustPlace at NRF, and I thought it'd be an interesting conversation to follow up. So Didier Mattalia is the general manager, co-founder of TrustPlace. Didier, why don't you tell us what TrustPlace does, and then tell us what was the French Embassy event?
Yeah, hi Alex, thank you. Well, first of all, TrustPlace, we are, let's say, expert in post-purchase traceability and data. So what does it mean? It means that we help brands, fashion brands, but not only, premium and luxury brands, to create digital passports which are associated between the product and the customer when the product is sold. So on top of improving authentication and ownership, this digital passport is also a link between the brand, the product, and all their users. So we allow the brand to know the customers that they don't know today. For instance, when you buy a product in the Macy's or wholesalers, the brand doesn't know you. Thanks to our system, now they are able to know you, but more than that, they are also able to know the usage of your product. And that's very important for a lot of topics such as sustainability, recyclability, etc., etc. Your second point was regarding the French consulate, French embassy. Yeah, we had a big delegation in NRF this year. So we were with Business France, which is helping different French startup on international business. And that's helpful because you can meet different kind of startup in different topic, different business, and it's always better to be in group instead of investing alone in this kind of show, especially NRF, which is huge.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, before we go back to TrustPlace, are you expoing anywhere else this year?
Yeah, we did a lot of show in Europe mainly. So we did well, I'm not sure it's not as big as NRF for sure, but we are talking about Paris Retail Week, we are talking about Retail Tech, we are talking about Tech for Retail. We also did some private event together with some partner of us, such as Cegid. Cegid is one of the leader in POS. So we did a few shows this year. But NRF is definitely the biggest for sure.
The largest. Okay, all right. So let's go back to, I know there's legislation that's coming down regarding product passports in Europe. I have no idea how far away that is, but we can assume that there will be a time where the products that go into making garments, electronics, there has to be a whole life cycle. You have to be able to know where has it come from, how do you repair it, how do you maintain it? How do you recycle it and everything else? And I guess, is this the first step towards that type of level of information about products? Or are you specifically, if you like, just focused on tying a product to a customer?
Yeah. So TrustPlace has been created before this regulation in Europe. So that was not our primary target. Our primary target was really authentication, but also customer knowledge. And it's true that the fact of giving an identity to any product starting 2027, there will be different phases. Not sure you can enter into the details here, but in Europe, the first phase is really starting in 2027. So it will become mandatory for the brands. Fashion, electronics, home furnitures, the different category, to prove this information, this provenance, the materials, etc. For us,
so that is law that will come into law in 2027.
Yeah, it's regulation starting 2027. And then there are different steps, but the first step, the first phase is really starting 2027. It was supposed to be in 25, I think, a few years ago, but always there are some delay, and now it's 2027. The point is, for as a customer, that's beautiful, that's perfect, because when I will buy a product, I will know the provenance, the origin, the materials, any kind of information, real information about what I'm buying. But for the brand, that's a regulation, and it's only a cost. It's in one way. Okay, they have to do that, and they have nothing in return. So with TrustPlace, our main focus, as I said, was digital passport, but we are using our digital passport to answer to this regulation, but to make it profitable in two ways. That means that we are using our digital passport to access to the different product information for the customer, but also the brand will have access to this customer, so that's the first level of benefits. But also the brand will be able to provide different kind of services, such as automatic and secure resale, some care and repair information. That's one is very important, because the brands will have the obligation to keep spare parts for 10 years, as an example. Okay. But they cannot keep all the spare part of a product for 10 years. It's impossible. By knowing the customer, but also by knowing the usage, we'll be able to know that, for example, one of our customers is electric scooters. We know that this spare part will be more useful than this spare part, and brand will be able to stock on a more focused way the different spare parts, which will be really useful for them. So it will be more profitable for them to have this visibility. And that's what we do with TrustPlace. We don't only answer to the regulation, but we bring also benefits for the brand through our platform to do this answer.
Understood. And so what category do you feel lends itself to TrustPlace product portfolio?
So today there are two dimensions. First of all, the brands we are addressing remain premium and high-end and luxury.
Yeah.
And we are addressing them within 4 vertical industry for the moment. First one, because it's our DNA in our previous life, we work a lot with them. It's fashion and luxury. The second one is home furnitures. We just signed Ligne Roset. I don't know if you want to talk about this later on, but Ligne Roset is one of the leader in this. So far. The third one is electronics, high-end goods, and the last one is mobility. Mobility could be electric scooters, cars, whatever. So these are really the 4 industries we are targeting. Why? Because our platform makes sense for all of them. Even if a scooter is different than a sofa, which is different than a pair of sneakers, they have the same problematics in terms of customer knowledge, in terms of community, in terms of authenticity, and we are able to answer to that.
So if you took the first one, fashion and luxury, do you give every garment an identity? So if I'm buying a Burberry jacket, a raincoat, trench coat, that they have, it costs quite, it's quite significant, the investment in that. But then apparently there's a life cycle to it, right? You can take it in after X amount of years, you can have it serviced, you can have it mended. Are you giving identities to garments?
Yeah, so we are working with partners, specialized partners for that. But yes, this is the principle, because as I said at the beginning, we are really specialized in post-purchase traceability. Traceability means you give to each product its own identity, because I can buy a product, I can resell it, I can offer it, the person I'm offering it can resell it as well. So the product has several lives now, so it must have his own identity. Today, the identity, we are agnostic on that, but we have to work with smartphone, because today everybody has a smartphone. So this identity has to be simple for the final customer. So today we are working with QR code, NFC chip, and engraved number. QR code, any smartphone can read it. NFC now, same. And engraved number, you can either enter it manually or use a Google Lens, for example, to capture it automatically. And within the same brand, if we take fashion and luxury, for example, within the same brand, the product can have different identification method. For example, ready-to-wear, it will be more, if I take the best practice, ready-to-wear will be more a QR code, which will be on the care label. Leather goods and shoes, sneakers, it will be more NFC chip integrated inside the product at the manufacturing. Watches, jewelry, we are more talking about the identification number engraved, and we have to adapt to that. And we are working with specific partners for that we are working with for years now, because once again we were in this industry before. And these partner are the most famous, for example, is Avery Dennison, which is the leader in RFID, NFC, QR code, etc. So we work with them. They put in place the identification number, and from there, the brand can use our platform.
Got you. Okay. And then the furniture example, was it a furniture company that you said that you recently won?
Yeah, Ligne Roset.
Yeah.
Ligne Roset, the most famous product is the Togo. The Togo sofa is the most counterfeited sofa in the world. It's very famous, and that was their primary target: fight against counterfeiting.
Yeah. And tell me about it. So what's the story there?
So as I said, it's a family company. It's a very
French?
old French, 100% made in France.
Okay.
And they are famous worldwide. They sell a lot in US, in China as well. So it's really a global company. And as I said, the most iconic product is the Togo. It's a sofa which is very, very comfortable. When you see,
I'm looking for it now. As you say, Togo,
but it's very expensive. And Togo being the most counterfeited sofa in the world, their primary idea was to use the digital passport to protect this product, but also the owner. So we are talking about a digital certificate of ownership, which are linking the product, the owner, plus other keys such as the invoice, etc. It's blockchain protected in our platform. And their main focus was really to fight against counterfeiting and parallel market. Out of that, they have also developed services through our platform, such as care and repair, such as measuring the recyclability, the sustainability information about exactly.
Is that it?
Okay. And so that's also useful because they are also under the European DPP regulation in 2027. So that was also the opportunity to make them compliant to this regulation by providing final customers information about recyclability, resale, etc.
So hypothetically, I've bought this sofa. This sofa comes with some form of identity inside it, whether it's an RFID, NFC tag, whatever it is. There's a chip of some form in that. I come home, I verify the identity on the TrustPlace app, or is it the app, or is it the retailers? Is it like a third-party app, or is it all seamless? Is it all the Togo company?
No, in that case, it's a Ligne Roset app. So it's we did it, but it's on white label. In our platform, we have 3 components. Maybe I can jump on that it will be more easy to understand. We have 3 components in our platform. We have the digital certificate, which is the vector of authenticity communication. We have what we call a back office, which is the central administration console for the brands to have a visibility about the customer, the traceability, post-purchase services, etc., which is connected to the different system of the brand. And you have the final customer interface, which could be web-based or mobile app, depending on the brand. If it is web-based, we are talking about the certificate could be retrieved by the customer within the customer account of the website. And if we are talking about the mobile app, the customer will be able to find his certificate, but also all the different services attached to the certificate by downloading the brand by downloading the application of the brand.
Okay.
So for Ligne Roset, to answer to your question very concretely, I'm purchasing a sofa.
Yeah.
The identifier in that case is a QR code, is a care label attached to the product with a QR code. So there is also information when I buy the product telling me this product is associated to a digital certificate to allow you blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
With a link to a page, to a web page, to ask the activation of my certificate. I need to fill up the information regarding my first name, last name, email address, place of purchase as well. I need to upload my invoice as well. Then when I have completed this, it's automatically sent to the back office of the brand. I don't have my certificate validated automatically. It's always going to the brand. And then we have a little bit of AI to check visually the invoice, make automatic comparison between the shipping place. Is it really the place where I have shipped my product, etc., etc.
Yeah.
When it's validated, as a customer, I receive an email telling me, well, congratulations, welcome to the world of Ligne Roset. To get your certificate, you need to download your application. If I don't have it already, I download it, I get my certificate, and I get direct access to the services also that I can get with the product and certificate that I have purchased. And this is where the communication between the brand and the customers is going to start.
And in this example, is Ligne Roset, are they using this only on the most iconic items of furniture, or are they looking to, what's the vision there?
So when we start a project with a brand, we never start with 100% of the product, never. So we usually start with different category of SKU, different product, different region. It depends. Ligne Roset, we have decided to start with this iconic sofa because this is, as I said, the most counterfeited and this is the most iconic. But the plan is really to extend it to other category of products. But also to other brand of the group, because Ligne Roset is a group. Ligne Roset is a famous brand, but they have other brands as well. And step by step, they want to extend it to other product category. We did the same in fashion. Isabelle Marant, which is one of our customers as well. We started with the sweatshirts, which are the one of the best seller, and we extend it to almost 100% of the product category.
Wow. That's fantastic. Sorry, go on.
No, it's a ramp up. Whatever the brand, it's really a ramp up from one scope, and this scope is going to go further and further to 80-90% of the totality of the products usually.
How do you see the future? Final question. What's your vision of the future?
Wow, that's a large question. The future of TrustPlace, the future of the digital certificate.
Yeah, no, TrustPlace. What do you envisage?
Well, definitely our idea is to become the leader in this digital certification large scale. I mean, post-purchase data and traceability. We invest a lot in data. Data is really key. Post-purchase data is really key. Not only customers, as I said. Of course, we can bring customer information to the different CRM that the brand doesn't know. When you buy a product in Macy's, as I said, the brand doesn't know you because you're a Macy's customer. That's the first step. But by data, I mean really more business-oriented data. This product has been purchased X time. This product has never been resold. This product is always purchased by. So all this category of data, we are able to provide it to the brand today. We are investing a lot in the next 18 months in order to increase this data. So in terms of product, that's the future for us. In terms of development, for sure, US market is one of our primary target now. We are going to extend in 2025. We have some shareholders, New York based, which are helping us a lot for that. But geographically, US is one of our ambition short term.
Understood. Didier, thank you so much for giving this time to come and tell us about your TrustPlace. I look forward to maybe seeing you at another conference this year.
My pleasure. I'm sure I'll be very happy to do so. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thank you.